Hello everyone! I thought I'd do a couple of tongue tricks for you today. But before that, let's talk a little bit about tongue splits. I got my tongue split at around September of 2009. Shortly after that I posted a video about the healing process, and that was pretty much it. I didn't really post anything else about it. I'm not really sure why. So a couple of you have been wondering how my tongue is doing and if I even have my tongue split. Because regrowth is pretty much guaranteed for the majority of people who get their tongue split, especially in their first time. To answer the question, I do still have my tongue split. I've had absolutely no regrowth on my first split. And that's because I had a 2-gauge tongue ring before I got the split done. Alright, I'm going to use my fingers to explain this to you guys because it'll be a little difficult to use my tongue while I explain how it works. So when you split your tongue in half, the area where the two halves separate wants to heal back together. And when it does that, it just keeps going and going and going until most of it is healed back together. That's why people who get their tongue split usually have to redo it over and over to build scar tissue so it stays that way. That didn't happen to me because before I got my tongue split, I had this baby on. The bar itself is a 4-gauge and the balls are 2-gauge, and I was able to pull the whole ring through my tongue. That's how I did the magic trick video, if you guys remember that. That was the magic trick. I just used smaller size balls because my tongue was stretched, so I just pulled this through. Now since that part of the tongue that wants to heal back together was already healed, I didn't have any regrowth. I've actually had my tongue split another inch further back just to have longer halves, but since I didn't have a tongue ring there to prevent the two halves from healing together, the second split regrew all the way to where I first got my split. I'm going to show you right now using the end of one of my makeup brushes if you can see the line of scar tissue of the second tongue split. That's how far back I went, but unfortunately that inch healed all the way back. Well, I'll just do it over and over again. I know you guys think I'm cuckoo, but really at the end of the day the only thing that matters is how I feel about it. So, it's definitely worth it to me. Alright, enough talk. Let's do some tongue tricks. I don't know if you can hear that, but my neighbors downstairs decided to turn up the volume on their music. Oh well. Alright, let's see. The tricks I usually see on YouTube are your usual see the butterfly shape? Now it's gonna fly. Now another trick I've never seen anybody else do before is to move the halves of their tongue independently. I mean, earlier I rubbed the two halves together to make them go different directions. But I've never seen anybody else move one side without the other side following. It's a little bit tricky because those muscles have been stuck together for a long time, so when you move one, the other one wants to follow. So I thought it would be really cool if you can move just the other half without the other one following. And with careful practice. Alright, here we go. So the funny thing is when my tongue's pointing down, I can move both of them, although the left one moves a lot easier than the right one. It's a little bit of a struggle to move the right side. I don't know if you can tell. But when my tongue's pointing up, I can only move the right one. The left one tries to follow a little bit, but I can't move the left one independently. It's weird. Watch. It's weird. Alright, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys had fun watching video of me doing tricks with my tongue. if you have your tongue split and you have a couple of cool tricks, or if you just could do cool tricks with your tongue, post a video response. I would love to see them. So until the next video, I will talk to all of you guys soon. Bye! Oh, I forgot. I can do kissy sounds with my tongue. My cat is looking at me like I'm crazy. I probably am. That was lame, but I'm excited about it, so bye. So I thought it would be blah, blah, blah.